Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. I've put a very thin and now dry layer of Deco Art Metallic Pearl Iridescent because I want that to be a background. And I'm going to dribble all over with all kinds of colors, but I hope to leave a little more negative space than I did the last time I did this. This is Fandango. I'm thinking blues and greens with some purple. This is pretty thick. I don't know how it's going to spread. This is Cerulean Blue, which I hope I shook. I'll give it a little shake just because. Looks like I didn't shake it enough, but that's okay because it's going to be mixed in with a whole lot of other colors. Got Water Lily. I'm just sort of picking at random at this point. Should probably turn the canvas at some point in time, just so I get a more even. I don't know if I want an even dispersal, but it sounded good in my head. I like this Whispering Wisteria with that. It's not, yeah, it's not too far off. And I could start with less and just go for more. As time goes on, I can add more. This is Mysterious Mystique. This is an Art Minds. And after I get my blues and my purples down, then if I want some orange and there's still some negative space left to fill, I might add orange. You never know. I gotta start someplace. I've got some golden iridescent gold. Not a lot. That's why I had it tipped on its side. I haven't done much with the middle. I don't think I'm going to have as much negative space as I was hoping for. But when I did my last dribble painting, I thought I was going to use black, and I never did. So if it doesn't turn out to be the way I want it, I can always do that. This is Frozen Amethyst. I think I need another green. Whoops. That makes me want Midnight Shadow, and I have some, so I think I'll use it. I'd like to have some of the darker colors mixed in so that we have some contrast. Kind of want a pink, and I have Pink Diamond or Jasmine. I think it's going to be Jasmine, that's what I see. I don't want to do yellow right now because I don't think it'll work. That's the Jasmine. That makes me want orange. I don't think it's a good idea. So what else do I want? I've got Periwinkle. But honestly, I think I want more blue. I have some standing by, so why don't I grab that? I've got Cerulean Sea, which isn't all that different than Cerulean Blue, honestly. I think it's a Vivid Intense. Some of them dribble better than others. I'm not sure it makes a difference in the end. At this point, I could stroke things so that they were geometric up and down and sideways, or I can go around in curves. And I haven't actually made up my mind yet. This is a Cyan Aqua that doesn't want to come out, but that's a great color. And it is dripping, which is what I want. Slowly, very slowly. I also pulled out some Tickled Pink, and I think once I satisfy my need for blue, which might... I've got Snapdragon. No, this is Blue Flame. If I had Snapdragon, I'd use it, but it's way more purple. I might put some more white in just to change the shade of some of the colors. I want something darker in the middle, and I think I'm going to go back to the cerulean blue, but I might use some Egyptian blue. That's way too much. It'll have to be okay though. This is Egyptian blue, which is basically navy. I gotta start sometime, and I still haven't added the white, and I'm not sure I'm going to. Where is the white? There it is. It's way over there. Okay. Quick shake. And time to start with an OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula. Can I swivel this around all the way, or is it going to get stuck? I love these colors. They remind me of oil slick puddle colors, and I like that a lot. Also reminds me of an ocean wave at this point. It doesn't look like I'm going to be having any white negative space, but I can leave all the white I want in the background. Because it's already been painted. I could actually leave the droplets if I wanted to. If this comes out half as well as the last time I tried it, I'll be happy. But if it doesn't, it's also a good place to start a background. As a background, I mean. And I could still add black, and that might be fun. And then there's always the possibility of adding white over the top of everything. If I let it dry, and I don't stroke it too much, I can still fit that orange in somewhere. I wonder what would happen if I used cell activator. Probably not enough. I still want the orange. If I can get away with it, I might try it. I've got Orange Crush, and I've also got Saffron. Part of me wants to spin my turntable. So let me wipe off my spatula so I don't have any colors to mess with the orange if I do that. The less you smear, the less likely you are to create a mucky color that you don't want. And I'm just going to take my spatula and probably put it right in the bucket. Oh, I really want to spin this. I'm not even going to take time to clean that off. Looks like I left an edge on my spatula. You gotta check your edges if you're using these spatulas. That's the Orange Crush. I'm hoping this is going to work. But there's a lot of blue, and blue and orange are not going to make a good combination. I could have waited until it was dry. Maybe I should have. I could still add black now if I wanted to be pretty much, I want to say sacrilegious. But the less mark making I do, mark making might be the answer actually, the less stroking I do. I could be better off. I want the saffron now. This is going to be interesting. See if I get away with this. It's a strong color, so it might be able to be dominating. I'm hoping it doesn't turn muddy. But even if that's a possibility, you could still cover it with black. I might want to scrape off my spatula once in a while, just so I can get rid of any blue that's joined in the fray. That looks like a thing. I'm not really looking because I feel like if I look too closely I'll want to change too many things and get caught up in the moment when I know all I have to do really is come back later. That was bad. I like that, and I eradicated it. I'll wipe off my color in between. I still want some yellow, but I think that's going to have to come later. Where have I missed? Oh, I found some orange crush I didn't do anything with. Well, it's a start, I can say. Where's my tickled pink? Not sure that wasn't way more than I wanted to put in there. But that might be a prime opportunity to take some of it and put it elsewhere. It also might just tell me to put black in. I'd like to be able to spin this, honestly. Maybe a little more. I'm getting rid of all the white and I wasn't planning on doing that. But oh well. Still, the little bits of white that are left are okay to be left. It's a new gig every time I do this. I really want to spin it. I'm going to take my toothy tool. And spin it. This was a bad plan. Can't see through my hand. Might not be as bad as I thought though. Well, you gotta do a few weird things to find out what you like and what you don't like. And it's just paint after all. So we'll see how I feel about it in a minute. is dry, I found some Water Dragon and did a little trial run by adding a dollop of it. And I've decided I like the low lights. And so I'm going to try a few more. Not sure where. And I'm going to try it with my, instead of my finger, which is probably not a good idea unless you're wearing gloves. I'm going to try it with my silicone brush. I'm going to put a bunch of it in. I've also got some Decorated Silver. I'm thinking about that as well. But I definitely like the low light look. I'll make sure I don't miss any. I want to put it almost everywhere. I started by choosing the white highlight, the white spots that didn't get covered with paint. I may also use some frozen amethyst. So this is quite obviously to me a very colorful rainbow wave. And I do like the way the color sinks into the little grooves I left. I tried some white and it did not work because it was the pearl. I suspect that regular white would work if you wanted to do that, but I don't want to do that. And after I do what I've decided to do with the Water Dragon, I'm going to use some of the frozen amethyst. And this silicone brush works every bit as well as my finger did without absorbing any paint into my physiology. I also tried some Midnight Shadow, and that might happen again. Did I miss anything? It doesn't look like it. So let's try some of the frozen amethyst before I go any further. Let's just try it first. Yeah, I like that. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I need that much. Yeah, a little Midnight Shadow and I might be done. Although I still like the silver. I tried it in one spot. I can't remember where. Oh, here. And I liked how it gives a reflective quality there. Not all the paints I'm using, especially the Vivid Intenses, don't have any mica powder in them. I want a little bit more of this Water Dragon. And then I'll get back to the Midnight Shadow. And I don't mind if there's paint still on my brush at all. And for this process, I'm not just going to automatically do it and not stand back. I need to stand back and have a look for a second. So I have a chance to alter something if I want to. Like that. I can always use the paint somewhere else. Like right there. Love these silicone brushes. I really, really do. So I was talking about Midnight Shadow. And here it is. Don't know that I need very much of it. Oh, and I missed a spot. Kind of like that odd shape. Might consider that for a future reference. So a little more silver maybe. After this last dollop of I say last, but you can't trust me. I do change my mind readily. I like moving the paint so it fills in the grooves. I could kind of happily do that all over the place, but I don't think I want to take the chance or the time. Because if you go over the orange spots and then scrape it away, you get the lines, the blue lines, and the orange just left behind, and that's kind of cool. I think a little more frozen amethyst is in order. I like using the side of the brush. I could like do this for quite a while. If I weren't making a video, I would probably just go to town. It adds a whole nother level of texture, layer texture I should say. Let's be brazen and try something different. No, that's going to be subtle. Part of me wants to try some yellow, because that'll go in the grooves. A little more water dragon. And then I'm getting very close to calling it done. The Rainbow Wave Vortex. I want a little more midnight shadow. Although I kind of like the water dragon the best. There's always tomorrow. I mean, I'll be done when I finish in this section. I won't be sharing anymore, but if I decide to change it, I'll be adding some yellow. Although I still want to do it now. I've got this golden hour. Why don't I give it a try? I don't think it can hurt anything. Although it needs to be shaken up. And the color on my brush will make it green no matter what. Oh, I like that. Catching sunshine, reflecting light. I could do a whole lot more of that. I'm glad I did that. Let's do some of that on the inside. So it's a long video. Oh well. I could do that all kinds of places, and that would be very cool. I like it. Might have to grab a different tool so I can get more paint off. Kind of takes too much paint off though. Need a really light touch so you don't leave too many marks. Like that one, I don't like that. I want just enough paint to show. I really like this. Makes me want to add all kinds of colors that I'm not willing to take the time to do. I think that's it. That's it for now anyway. I might want to do something with that before I go. I was thinking water dragon, but I want the purple. Maybe I'll combine them. I'm going to put a little more in there. I know you can't stop me. If I say I'm done, I'm not usually telling the truth. Alright, I like it. It's a rolling rainbow wave vortex. And I'm going to shimmer it at you right now. But I like it. And it's very shimmery. And I will try and shimmer it when it's dry and share that with you as well. Hi, this is Priscilla. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you'd like to be super helpful, please join the membership. My art is for sale. I'm here to help. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I have 2 books on paint pouring. They're found in the Amazon link, and the Amazon link is found on the link tree in the description underneath the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come again. Bye for now. Priscilla out.